if you get this intimacy game all together and you're really good at connection, do suddenly everybody like you and you like everyone? I'm here with Rick Wilkes from thrivingnow.com, and I'm Kathy Vartilli from theintimacydojo.com. And this is really something I thought. I thought if I finally figured out how to connect with people. At the time I was younger, I was like popular. I wanted to be popular.
Right.
I really thought that I was going to click with everyone. No one would ever be angry with me or upset. It was just going to be this amazing like a meld or something. Like when I got it. And
Yeah.
what have you experienced?
Well, the same thing. I thought that there was a way of relating that made you comfortable, the person that people would naturally be attracted to and gravitate to. And for both of us, we have people in our lives that really know us very well, that there's a very authentic, comfortable, deep relationship.
Yeah.
And one of the things I've noticed is that doesn't necessarily carry over to everyone. There are people that want to play, for example, in a certain way that may not be my way. And there may be people that want more, I don't know, to be more hidden.
Yeah.
And that for people that really relate, that were capable of having eye contact.
Or a deep presence with them might be frightening.
Exactly. And so I've spent time in my life where I was uncomfortable with people, for example, that had a lot more calm, mindful presence. So I honor that. And I also know that the more mindful presence that I can bring to a relationship, it means that I'm capable of having the type of relationship that I want. And I think that for me is the key thing. Have I gotten to a place inside of myself and in some relationships that are growing and deepening where I'm capable of having the relationship that I want? And for some people, that's being able to sit and have a coffee with someone. For some people like us, we want to be able to take our relationship and share it with others. Let people feel the kind of co-creation that we have.
Yeah.
That was something that both of us have continued to grow and deepen in.
Definitely. I think of it kind of as like if you become a gourmet chef, you really get the cooking thing. It still doesn't mean that you're going to like rutabagas. There's going to be, like, maybe you're really good at preparing them and you can interact. There's people at work that, I mean, most people I work with are amazing, but there's a couple people and a couple friends I have or people in my circles where I'm like, oh, you're kind of a rutabaga. But I know how to interact with them. I have the skills now, like, and we want to share more of that as we go forward, but the skills to interact with them, but that doesn't mean that we're going to be best buddies or I'm going to want to go out of my way to spend time with them. And I think just that was a relief when I realized it. When I didn't take every time I didn't click with someone as a sign that I was inadequate as a chef if I don't like rutabagas, or as a friend or someone who's intimate. Like, oh, I went on a date and that date was really bad. That's not necessarily an indicator that I'm a bad person at dating or that I'm not good at intimacy. But I think a lot of us do that. We kind of have the little chalkboard where we're like, oh, +1, plus 0, 20. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm bad at this.
I have to have all these check boxes. I am not good at talking about the weather. My energy kind of goes...
The chit-chat, social chit-chat.
Yeah, social chit-chat. I thought that if I got to a place where I could talk about anything, which is pretty true for me, that would make me more appealing, because part of me thought that people were more like me, that they didn't want to have social chit-chat about the weather and stuff like that. Surprise! Some people really, that's their comfort zone. They're really good at that. That's a way that they relate and kind of connect at a certain level. For people like me that really, I would rather sit in meditation or do something else creative than have that kind of conversation. And so I'm sharing this because I believe that part of embracing intimacy is getting to a place where you can acknowledge and respect that there are people that have different kinds of relating that they want to do. Some people really are touchy and they want that. And other people are like, no, I want to touch minds. I want to touch our thoughts. Our thoughts, even some people like to bump thoughts, like a little wrestling match of thoughts. That's not my style either. But by honoring other people's styles, it can reduce the fear, because now...
Or the self-judgment.
And the self-judgment. You relax into a different way of seeing things, and you can own the parts of this picture that you know that you still need to like if you're feeling really shaky and your voice is shaky still, welcome.
Yeah.
We love helping and being with people that want to be able to share themselves and are feeling, because of past experiences or lack of experience.
We see so many people that are isolated and lonely that are wonderful people, and we want to help them literally break out of their shells, like get out of the fear patterns and be able to have a fulfilling life where there are wonderful people in their lives.
Yeah.
So please let us know what you think. Leave comments below and subscribe if you'd like to follow us.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Kathy.